YouTube videos confuse you. Courses are too fast. Tutorials don't explain why things work internally. That's why I created this structured syllabus so you finally understand how things work internally. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you everything end-to-end front-end development roadmap. And in the very next video, I'm going to reveal the total back-end development roadmap so that you can become a full stack developer with confidence. No more theory, let's get into the computer screen and let's get started. Guys, this would be the proper end-to-end front-end development roadmap. The students who are aspiring to become a proper front-end developer, they can watch this. Guys, as usual, what is the course title? The course title would be front-end development. Okay, we are teaching HTML, CSS, JavaScript and the React.js. Now you might have a question. We have multiple videos on YouTube's who shows and who teaches who sell courses on the front-end development. Why to choose you? Guys, we have UI UX developer who is 10-year plus experience in top MNCs, multinational companies, and he completed his graduation from IIT Dhanbad. So we have a couple of good IITians who worked in multiple MNCs. So they teach you how the things work internally and what matters and what doesn't. So what is the outcome of this course? This would be we'll building a real world website and web apps using modern front-end technologies. Okay, what is the mode? Mode would be for sure online, no offline mode. Now many students are asking and commenting me that is this free or paid? Guys, obviously this is paid. Yeah, for sure this is paid. And what is the fee structure and all? We'll reveal in the next video, but for now it's paid. Why paid? You will get multiple videos on YouTube on the front-end development. Why you need to pay? Guys, the way of teaching, the level of teaching and the depth of teaching with the proper interview questions and pushing you till you get the job. Yes, guiding you till you get the job. That's why you need to choose us for sure. Now let's start with the module 1, which is of for sure HTML, hypertext markup language. Now what is this hypertext markup language and why it is used? Guys, for now just understand car. The structure of the car, internally the structure of the car is known as HTML. Remember this car and the structure, we'll talk this about later. Okay, we have 13 chapters in the HTML, starting from obviously from introduction to HTML structure. We call this as boilerplate 2. Okay, we'll see it later, no issue. Then let's go for text tags, list, link and anchor tags, then images and attributes, audio and video. Guys, this better example for audios and videos, go to skillx.org and you will find my intro video. That video I copied the embedding from the YouTube and I pasted in my code. So looks crazy, sounds crazy, right? Nothing, guys, very simple. We'll teach you everything from depth. What are the tables, forms and inputs, semantic HTML, meta tags and SEOs. This would be a advanced concept in HTML, though it's a very important concept as for the search optimization. What is search optimization and all? We'll see in our series for sure. Iframes and embeddings, HTML project. We'll do a great HTML project which includes these 13 chapters. For sure it's a practical. Now let's move ahead for CSS. Guys, do you remember I told something structure of a car? Yes, I think you remember. The structure of the car is known as HTML. The styling part, the style of the alloys, the style of the car and the color of the car could be decided by only the CSS. CSS is a cascading style sheet where you have a structure which is HTML. You need to style it. You need to color it for the car. Let's link to the car example. You can understand in a better way. Like this is a cascading style sheet where you'll get this couple of things for the styling part. Now what are the couple of things? There are not couple of things, there are 15 chapters in this. Obviously we are starting from basics, then we are going for selectors, then colors and units, fonts and typography, box model, then display property. Guys, everything will teach you in depth. Okay, then CSS positioning, then Flexbox, CSS grid, then backgrounds, transition and animation. Guys, I just wanted to tell you one thing. If you know, like if you learn chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, these 4 chapters plus 1, which is of, we'll see later, this one's for the other chapter, which is of responsiveness. If you know these 5 chapters, I'll make sure that 70% of CSS is completed. Yes guys, remember me, and you will only get to know, you need to know how to play with these stuff, with these chapters, how to play with these chapters. You will get to know the 70% of the CSS. Okay, then pseudo elements, how before and after elements works. Then media queries, which is responsiveness, which I told this plus 1 would be this for sure, this chapter. Then we'll have CSS variables. Then a CSS project which includes these all chapters. Why I'm telling you includes these all chapters? Because you need to understand each and every concept. Then only you will build a great project. Okay, let's move ahead to JavaScript. What is a JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language developed by Google. Yes. Now you'll say, what is JavaScript and what is the use of JavaScript in web development? Guys, I told you a structure which is HTML. Structure of the car is HTML. The styling and the coloring part is the CSS. And if you press the accelerator, it moves forward or backward. That is JavaScript. Guys, JavaScript is nothing but you adding functionality to your websites. In the sense of our example, we are adding some functionality to our car. That's it guys. JavaScript adds some functionality to your web apps. Now let's go. Obviously we are starting from introduction to variables to data types and operators to conditional expressions to loops, then functions. We'll see what are the callbacks also, which are quite important in the development. Then we'll see arrays, objects. We'll play a little bit with objects because for fetching data you require it. DOM manipulation and the main concept, DOM manipulation. You need to know the DOM manipulation for sure. We are not skipping any topic guys. Literally we are not skipping any topics. We are teaching these topics in very depth. Then events, how to handle the events, click, change, key down. Okay, then ES6 plus concept. What is ES? ECMAScript. JavaScript is built on the top of the ECMAScript. Haha, what is ECMAScript? JavaScript. Don't worry guys, you'll only see in our further series. Now JSON. What is JSON? JavaScript object notation. We have a separate chapter because you need to understand it internally. Asynchronization JavaScript. What is it? You'll get to know in our further series. Then API calls. Then error handling, local storage and session storage. These are bit advanced topics. By the way, worth it. Okay. Then we'll have a great JavaScript project, not only the to-do app, not only the weather app. We'll have some couple of projects in this series. Then let's go for the main part, React.js. What is React.js? It's a framework of JavaScript. Now, what is the use of React.js? We are using JavaScript. It's quite good. Now, why are you teaching us this React.js? Guys, because the main thing is of the virtual DOM. If I explain you the virtual DOM, you don't understand guys. So we'll deep dive further in our series. Then we'll set up the environment, then JSX, what is the JSX syntax and all. Then components and props drilling, very important guys, props drilling. Then state, how you manage the state. Then conditional rendering, list and keys, event handling, use effect, how to use it by side effects, API calls, what are they? We'll see it, no issues. What are forms, how to use it, React router. Guys, if you go to the, I'll give the example for React router. If you go to the skillex.org, click on programs, just click on it, programs. In navbar you will see some programs option. Click on it. You will straight away navigate to the other page. The navigation happens through the React router. Okay. Then context API. It's a global state management. Custom hooks, use memo and use callback. Then use ref to Redux. Guys, I kept Redux as optional, but I request our tutor to teach you, for sure to teach you this Redux, because guys, trust me, I cracked multiple front-end interviews. In that interviews, I got like Redux majorly. I got Redux state management questions. This concept is quite important and way effective in our projects too. Then React and APIs. Okay, we'll see this, how to fetch the data, how to handle errors and loading states and all. Now the main part, deployment. Now what is deployment? You have your website ready. Now how can I say it? Through deploy. If you deploy your website, I can say it, right? How to deploy it? Not only on the Vercel and Netlify. After deploying into Vercel, how to add your domain to .com or .org as skillx.org. Okay, then a full-fledged React project will do a blog app or a movie app, or else a e-commerce front-end app, also subscription. In this, for sure, we'll do couple of projects. Then it will be very great. Then the main part, tools and professional skills. Guys, why we have these many modules? I can teach you HTML, CSS, JavaScript and React.js. I can charge you and I can leave you. No one will ask, right? Why I am teaching you? Guys, the students should learn this kind of stuff. They should be dominate in 2026. Remember one thing, guys, I am providing you to the completely lower price than the other programs, than the other courses. You'll see, guys, I'll share you the link personally. Go and see the prices. Guys, I'm living in Bangalore. The prices in Bangalore are very high for the courses. It's around 25,000, 20 to 25,000 to 30,000. Guys, we'll provide you way cheaper than that. I guess not even half of it. Yes, not even half of it. We'll charge you very less, and we'll give you this everything for that particular money itself. Not only for front end, that price is for total front end plus back end. Okay, now let's see what is module 5, tools and professional skills. What is Git and GitHub? We'll teach you exactly what is Git and GitHub, how to push the code and all. We'll teach you a bit of Figma and design, Figma for the design purpose and all, VS Code extensions, which are very useful, and personally I am using it. Then debugging skills. Guys, literally coding knowledge is different, debugging skill is different. A great coder is who debugs the errors and all. He's a great coder at the end. Now browser dev tools. Many developers, not students, listen, many developers don't know what is dev tools. We'll teach you everything from the depth. And the major product would be a great subscription tracker. Why I choose this subscription tracker? Because we have a proper plan for front end and back end. We are using subscription tracker API in the back end, and then we are connecting to this. This would be a great front end plus back end project. Guys, I'm very curious to teach you and to let you know what these concepts are, how the development stuff works internally. Later on we add some AI stuff into this, because if the developers are busy, guys, literally trust me, I'm the AI engineer. I'll teach you personally how to add AI in this stuff and all. Guys, many people are asking me what are the price, please tell me. Don't worry guys, we'll reveal in some other video in a very next week, or else in this month, in 2025 we'll reveal. The course will start from February or the Jan last week. The course will start from February or the January last week. Remember one thing guys, never ever influence from the any other videos that will teach you for free. Guys, no one teach you for free this much concept. Trust me guys, if they are teaching, they will teach just JavaScript, learn what matters. The title would be. Then HTML, learn what matters. But these many chapters you will find only on the SkillX Academy. And guys, remember one thing, we have trainers from IITs who have 10 plus years of experience in this particular domain. He is not a backend developer. Guys, he's a proper UI UX developer who is going to teach you this all stuff. Literally guys, in 3 months, he'll be completing all of this. Guys, link in the description. Don't be late. Go and register right now. Our team will contact you, and that's it.